This is Max Headroom.
Calling case number 240553801, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kevin Pollard. The defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, second degree, person under 13, defendant 17 years of age or older. This is the day and time set for bond redetermination. Appearances, please.
Judge, good morning. Stevenson for the people, T71917.
Your Honor, Reagan, on behalf of Mr. Pollard, can I get a quick breakout room, 10 seconds, Judge?
Absolutely, absolutely.
10 seconds.
What is the bond for your client? Is it $250?
Cash, that's correct.
Argument.
Judge, my client's 38 years of age. He's on Social Security disability, Judge. I don't see any criminal history for Mr. Pollard, Your Honor. He lives in the city, does have a child. Your Honor, this alleged incident occurred back in 2020. So it's some 4 years ago. You know, obviously, you know, it's a serious case, obviously. But it's 4 years old, Judge. He has no priors. I'm asking respectfully for a reduction in bond. The bond is $250,000 cash. Judge, I know the court will impose a GPS tether. I already know that, Judge. My client, in fact, Judge, he has a tether already on. He has a tether already on. Let me be clear about that. There's a misdemeanor, and I apologize, Judge, if I said something wrong initially. There's a misdemeanor that he has the tether for, so it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
You know, Your Honor, and he does a lawn care service, so he does have some work that he does. But the court doesn't have to worry about tether. I'm just asking for a reduction in bond to either a high part, some type of 10% bond. I think $250,000, Judge, is excessive. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Prosecutor.
Judge, the defendant on the screen today in the top left, he's being charged with assaulting a 7-year-old. The assault allegedly happened at his house in his bed. Your Honor, this is an individual who allegedly is self-proclaimed part of the tribe of Judah. The tribe of Judah. This is also an individual that I actually had the opportunity to watch the arraignment regarding the defendant in this case, gave the magistrate such a hard time that multiple magistrates actually ended up having to handle the matter because he wouldn't give up his name or his identity. Now, being charged with this and now knowing what his past is like, I may refrain from giving a magistrate or a judge my name as well. Because, Judge, the situation that Mr. Reagan is talking about that the defendant's involved in right now, it has to do with selling and furnishing alcohol to minors, to a 12-year-old and 14-year-old. It actually originally began as a criminal conduct first degree where the defendant allegedly was having sex with the 12-year-old. But, Your Honor, based on apparently the idea that somebody didn't appear at a hearing, it was reduced to the selling and furnishing of the alcohol. So he has an ongoing matter right now, Judge. He's on bond. We have this particular matter, allegedly, where this individual ended up touching a 7-year-old's. We have corroboration to that, Judge. And, Your Honor, with all due respect, the way that the people see this defendant based on previously being charged, now being charged with another CSC first degree, we find him to be a predator. Not only that, Judge, we find him to be mentally unstable. He's currently on a case regarding minors, 12 and 14 years old, and just plain and simple, Judge, we find him to be a danger to the community. Therefore, Judge, we do feel as though a high cash bond is appropriate. We do feel as though the magistrate got it right here in terms of the $250,000 cash, not just to this particular complainant, but kids, all kids. This is one of those individuals where we feel as though he poses a danger to everybody.
Mr. Reagan, final words, if any.
I like that.
I
wasn't privy to watching the arraignment, Judge. But obviously this court is very knowledgeable, and I'm going to, obviously leave it to this court. I wasn't privy to watching the arraignment though, Judge, so I can't really speak on that.
See, where we I haven't heard their arguments of counsel. Where this gets a little dicey for concerning bond is that we have a situation where the defendant allegedly, I guess an 18-year-old comes in town to visit with him for her birthday. She turned 18, so she comes to see the 37-year-old who she's been in a long-term relationship with for the last 3 years. So I guess he would have been 34 starting the relationship with the 15-year-old. Allegedly, she talks to a friend and they come over and the 7-year-old is over. The girl comes and finds the two of them in the bed, and then the mother contacts a person asking who is this Kevin guy, because her daughter says he touched her. So, and then we have another case of furnishing alcohol to 12-year-olds, and whether there's sex there or not there, we have a pattern that's a little bit concerning. It's a lot of minors, a lot of alcohol, a lot of sex allegations, a lot of allegations, a lot of flying people in who are kids and teenagers, and so we're real concerned about this. So the $250,000 bond is an unaffordable bond, and so the court does find that this defendant is a danger to all kids. He's just a danger. The court is going to disagree with the magistrate on this, and I know the magistrate or magistrates had some issues with this defendant, and they used the information that they had at this time to come up with the $250,000 bond. But the court does find that Mr. Pollard poses a great danger to the community, and a $250,000 bond is unaffordable, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some to it to make sure he's incapacitated. But if he posts a bond, then that means we know that he'll appear for court. So the bond is going to be increased to $1 million.
Oh, look at that.
And that'll be $1 million cash. If he makes the $1 million, then he'll be placed under house arrest with GPS tether. Mr. Pollard is not to have any interactions with anyone under the age of 18, whether they're family, whether he knows them. He's not to be around anyone under the age of 18. If he is, that will violate his bond. Thank you.
So, Judge, the bond was $250,000 cash.
Yeah, and now it's $1 million cash. Now it's $1 million cash. Okay. It's $1 million now. It's $1 million now. Okay,
because he's on Social Security disability now. Can't afford
I understand, but the court finds that Mr. Pollard, it may be some serial action is going on right here, and I don't really know if he's like a serial. I don't know if there are other children that he just lays in the bed with allegedly and touches, or there's other 12-year-olds, or if he's flying other 18-year-olds out to celebrate their birthday. I'm not sure. So what we have to do is we're going to err on the side of caution and make sure Mr. Pollard is not able, at least right now, to be able to engage or even be charged with engaging in these type of activities.
Yeah, no, Judge, I get it. I know it's rough when the allegations are from January of 2020, but the prosecutor doesn't charge until January 24. I mean, it's when it looks like it wasn't until October 14th of 2023 when the mother called asking who is this Kevin guy. So that we just kind of got that information, and I'm not sure when the 12-year-old. I'm not sure when all the 12-year-old and the alcohol when that happened. So it's a lot, Mr. Reagan, and so the timeline may get a little bit jumbled. But it's a lot of kids, teenagers, alcohol. It's kind of blending, and so we're here where we are. Yes, sir.
Right, thank you, Mr. Pollard. You can leave. All right.
Yeah, well, it's being the right height for every other show. Yeah, we'll stick a box underneath the bottom chair then. All right. Left, Left.
Left.
Oh my god, it's already starting.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to my show.
I don't think they can see me.
Well, put another box under the bottom chair, you moron. Hi, everybody.
And
What a show we've got lined up for you tonight.
we've got everything.
And welcome to Facts or Frauds.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Calling case number 2405-538-101, people in the state of Michigan versus Captain Paul. Defendant charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, second degree.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the People, P number 60249. I'm standing in for the Attorney of Record, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Erica Moses.
And good morning, Your Honor. Nicole James, appearing on behalf of Mr. Pollard. My P number is 58961.
All right. What's your pleasure, counsel? Oh, Mr. Pollard, unmute yourself and tell us your name, sir. Mr. Pollard. Have them unmute you so you can tell us your name. Tell me your name, sir.
I exercise my right to remain silent.
You don't want to tell us your name?
I'm the beneficiary.
Beneficiary of what?
Of the trust that we are now here to administrate.
Okay, that's fine. Can you tell me your name?
Excuse me?
Can you tell me your name?
The beneficiary of the trust, Your Honor. I'm not
beneficiary of trust.
I'm not coming here as the name. I'm summoned as the state trust. It'll be a contradiction.
I'm looking for Kevin Pollard. If he's not here, I will capious him.
Your Honor, you are appearing as Kevin Pollard today.
No, I'm not. My name is Kenneth King.
No, Your Honor, you are the trustee of the the trust that we are now here to administrate. It is a
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I'm just looking for Kevin Pollard. If you're not him, then I'll issue an arrest warrant for Kevin Pollard because he's supposed to be here.
Under trust law, it's a contradiction for one to be the beneficiary and the trustee, Your Honor.
All right, you're talking a different language to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Miss James, how would you like to proceed?
Judge, originally I was going to ask that it be set for a preliminary examination, but it sounds like it may be a competency issue. So, Judge, what I'm going to ask the court to do, I have an appointment to meet with Mr. Pollard this afternoon. I'm going to ask the court if we can set an exam date, but we can also set Monday as a review date.
Hey, why don't we just do that before we set an exam date?
Okay.
The court will adjourn the probable cause conference. If you're able to find Mr. Pollard, we'll adjourn the probable cause conference to February 5th at 8:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you find Mr. Pollard, then I will issue a capious for his arrest.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a good one, everyone.
What kind of pain and embarrassment has this lifestyle caused your mother?
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video, you can be in a live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a huge thank you to our channel members, Robert Morley, Chris Kelling, Andy, Goddess of Truth, CW1960, Mike, Pat's Catch, Existential Angst, Westside Girl Reacts, Butcher Bird, Jason Heaton, Buddy Parker, and Colt Stonewolfe. If you'd like to become a member, just click on the link in the description or click on join right next to subscribe. And if you're still hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Until next time, I'll see you soon.